Thanks, Cody. We have to start things off with some sad news.
I went to see my friend today.
Country music legend George Jones died Friday morning at the age of 81. With a voice that poured pure emotion, George was widely considered the best country singer of all time.
George Jones is probably just the greatest singer this side of heaven.
If I could put them all together, I'd help you.
Someone that unique to come along with that kind of voice, that's something that, you know, I'm glad I got to hear it and see it in my lifetime.
Great country singing to me is someone who sounds like they're singing through the most broken of hearts. And George Jones, you know, has lived it all and sings that way.
Born in Saratoga, Texas in 1931, George fell in love with country music at an early age, which led him to singing and playing guitar when he was just 9 years old.
I carried the guitar with me everywhere I went.
George signed his first record contract in 1954, and 5 years later scored his first #1 hit with the honky-tonk shuffle, White Lightning.
White Lightning.
As his career blossomed in the 60s, George forged his musical identity and established himself as a vocal powerhouse.
So now the race is on and here comes the pride of the back.
While George was gaining fame for his golden voice, the stories detailing his nights of hard drinking became just as legendary. In 1968, George moved to Nashville and met country queen Tammy Wynette. The two fell in love and married the following year, soon having a daughter, Georgette. Equally famous in their solo careers, when George and Tammy joined forces on stage, they were a phenomenon.
We're gonna hold on.
But offstage, the couple were a volatile combination. George and Tammy's tumultuous marriage ended in 1975, which led George into a downward spiral both personally and professionally.
And a drink don't kill me, hurt no more.
I tried to, I guess, live out my songs and just got drowned in a world of booze and stuff that made you not give a damn.
Ravaged by years of drug and alcohol abuse, George was tagged No-Show Jones after missing numerous concert dates that interfered with his constant binges. Soon, no promoter dared book him to perform.
I would give everything all the money or anything else that I ever made in life, and the glory or whatever, I would gladly give it away if I could go back and not do the things I've done.
But in 1980, nearly penniless and in poor health, George defied the odds and scored the defining hit of his storied career.
He stopped loving
To me, it was the ultimate idea of how truly strong a person could love another. When it become as big as it did, bigger than anything I've ever had, well, that was the comeback, you know, and everybody don't get a chance to come back.
In 1983, George married his fourth wife, Nancy Sepulveda, whom he credits for turning his life around. With Nancy's help, George managed to curb his addictions, but his vices didn't vanish overnight.
The feel-goods got to feeling mighty good, and in fact, too good.
In 1986, George was pulled over for drunk driving just outside of Nashville. A local TV news photographer captured the incident, and George's belligerent behavior made national headlines. George finally won his battle with the bottle after being scared straight by a near-fatal car accident. He lived out the latter years of his life clean and sober.
I said, I've had enough of that. I'm just going to try to enjoy my life, what I got left.
I used to spend my nights up, Lord, in the morning.
I can walk out on the stage now and can't wait to get out there and don't need no help.
This year, George was in the middle of a spectacular farewell tour. He was to wrap his celebrated reign as one of country music's most magnetic live performers with an all-star concert this November in Nashville. But saying goodbye to country music wasn't going to be easy.
I don't want to quit. I love singing too much. I love seeing the people enjoying it. And as long as they do, I'm going to keep working. I love what I'm doing. I've always loved country music.
So